Happy Friday, everybody. This is your Daily Smash for Friday, March 14th, 2025. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Before I say anything else, I want to say two things. One, thank you so much for supporting us, for watching our shows every day, for enjoying our content. And this week on the Rick and Kelly Show, we interviewed Jonah Platt. Comes from a very famous Hollywood family, but more importantly, he has a lot to say about anti-Semitism in America. It's a really compelling interview. I'm going to share a quick clip with you, and you can see the full half-hour interview, along with a whole bunch of other cool stuff on this week's Rick and Kelly Show. Here is Jonah.
But what do you think is driving these anti-Semitic protests?
If we're talking, are you talking specifically about college or just in general?
We can start with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a couple things. I think one is that there is a foreign element that is in the country that is virulently anti-West, anti-America, anti-Israel, and a lot of those folks are sort of the agitators behind a lot of this stuff. We know from a lot of last year's protests and encampments that a lot of the time the participants were not even college students.
You're the son of a very famous Hollywood producer. I was watching your podcast, a little bit of it with your dad.
Yeah, that was a special one.
Yeah, that's really cool. But what stood out for me, and people will remember this, is how he won the Academy Award for La La Land for 1 minute and 47 seconds.
Yeah.
I remember watching that show, and I don't watch the Academy Awards every year, but I did watch that night, and I remember being shocked at what transpired. Can you just, I know
I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, can you tell us about that from your dad's perspective and your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, it was horrible.
Really fun interview and an awesome guy. And his dad winning the Academy Award for 1 minute and 47 seconds for La La Land and then having it yanked out of his hand.
Did you ever see that movie, La La Land? Me either. Never wanted to. Sorry, Jonah. Can I just tell you, I have a new phone. And it's been a nightmare. Like, legit a nightmare.
And a nightmare for her is a nightmare for me. So
my cameos didn't switch over because I had Kelly D. Dodd. I had Kelly at kellyddodd.com, my GoDaddy account. Mm-hmm. Because I've set up that Cameo a long time ago when I had that email address. I'm not paying for that GoDaddy anymore. I have another one, Gmail.
Yeah.
And I couldn't transfer it over. It stopped syncing for some reason. And I have to go one by one on all of my apps. It legit is the most frustrating thing of my life. I don't ever want to have a new phone again. That's how bad it is.
And you still don't have your full address book in there, do you?
No, I don't. Everybody's texting me. I'm like, who is this? It's embarrassing.
Imagine what happened to me. I lost about 8,000 contacts when I turned off one of my two phones. And I never got them back. That is a tragedy in and of itself. Kidding. But watching you deal with this has been almost as painful as you dealing with it.
It's been a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm so sorry.
Then getting all my Instagram, trying to figure out all my passwords.
You think that, just you getting a new phone in today's age.
Just transfer it over. Just transfer it over. You do a whole face thing.
Yeah.
And you can't just transfer over one thing to the other, and you do the little cloud thing, and it's still, you have to put your password in because you're from a different device. It's an iOS device. I don't know what that is. Then you have to go, and then you have to click on it, and then you have to text it to yourself, and then you have to go to the code, and then you get to the code, and then you lost to where you were because you want to copy it, and then you're like, okay, where is the other part? It's a nightmare.
Yeah. And like I said, I am trying to help her, but there's only so much I can do. It's one device, and she's got to come up with stuff, and it's even harder to find passwords now. They hid the passwords.
Oh yeah,
on the
where's
iPhone
the passwords now?
with
And
this
that
new
whole
update.
new operating system that just came up,
Yeah.
it is ridiculous. Okay,
Well, you know what? These are first world problems.
I know, but it's just like, why just keep I don't need to update my stuff. And what you updated is horrible. I can't even figure it out. You're putting in your mail and it's got all these different things and it's like, oh my gosh. It's just horrible.
I'm going to change the subject because I already discovered it, but I rediscovered a game on my phone. And I wanted to share
Oh yeah,
that.
when I downloaded it.
And I want to share that with you now.
Hey, honey.
Hey, babe.
What are you doing?
I'm playing this game called June's Journey. It's a hidden object mystery game. It's really like a murder mystery, a detective story from the 1920s when my grandma was kicking it.
Oh my God, that was beautiful graphics. I want to play.
Yeah, well, you can. All you have to do is download the app, and June's Journey is free.
If it's free, it's for me.
You can scan the QR code or click the link in our description. When you get into it, you start clearing screens. You learn more about the protagonist. You learn more about her family and the crime that occurred, and you learn more about what might have happened. And each step of the way, you get closer to solving the mystery.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
It is very, very cool. So yeah, all you got to do is, like I said, scan a QR code or click on the link in the description. Put it on your phone. You can play whenever you want. And remember, the truth is your destination.
Oh, well, I want to play. I'm excited.
Okay, cool. That video was sponsored by June's Journey. June's
It's actually
Journey.
really cool.
Downloaded it today. It's fun.
It is really
It is
fun.
fun. It's
It
like,
is really fun. If you're bored,
yeah.
and if you guys, you Reddit people out there that are watching right now, I know you're bored, okay? Because you have a whole page dedicated to me.
Yeah, maybe play
So
June's Journey
play
instead.
June's Journey. It will totally help you with your psychoses.
The link to the game is in our show description. So you can just go there and click on it. I want to share the absolute greatest comment of the week. This one is it might be the greatest comment of the year.
I think so too.
From ShopGirl9937. I cannot.
Oh, that one? I didn't read that. I was talking about the Josephs.
This is a surprise. I cannot believe you really think the space station is real. Every question you both are asking is rational, but somehow you dismiss your critical thinking skills and believe they're bopping around in space. I thanked Shopgirl for opening my eyes. And you know what I wrote her back? I go, and the earth is flat too. Yeah, sorry, there's a space station. I know, it's hard to wrap your head around it. You see those rockets blasting off into space with astronauts inside? It's all live. You can watch it on TV. You think they go to all that trouble to fake it? I mean, yeah, we went to the moon.
Well, a lot of people can go. If you pay millions of dollars, you can go up into space.
Yeah, you can do it too.
You can do it too.
They're sending a bunch of women up in space. Gail King is one of them.
Yeah, you can go up into space if you want. How are people that...
You really think the space station is fake? You really think that? What else is fake? What else?
Are those cars that are driving by themselves fake?
And then there's this. Now this is Kelly's favorite comment of the week from our good friends, the two Josephs.
From Canada.
This is from Joseph Vesio. Oh, Canada! We have a lot of friends in Canada, okay? I just
do.
want to say thank you, Canadians, for watching. Anytime I mention, that dirty word, 51st state, I was only kidding. And I get maybe it's not funny.
It was a hyperbole.
We love Canada.
hyperbolic.
Our SOULLIFE minerals are from
He was
Canada.
kidding. It was over an exaggeration. And then people really got mad about that.
I know. And I'm sorry. I feel bad. I've been to Canada many times. It's a beautiful country. Beautiful. It's never going to be part of America, but you'll always be our neighbors. We'll always be friends.
And
I hope.
We have the Josephs.
Don't worry about those tariffs. It'll all get worked out. So Joseph wrote, Kelly Dodd needs to stop this. Kelly Dodd shouldn't be saying that. Kelly Dodd needs to do this. Kelly Dodd. How about Kelly Dodd does whatever the F she wants? You have your opinions, and so does she. Kelly Dodd is living the life and in heaven.
Thank you. Thank you.
Joe.
Thank you.
Joe, we really appreciate your support. I know you guys are there watching and supporting us on comments like that.
Thank you. I know. I love how everybody's trying to tell me how to... This is my platform. You can go have your own platform with your own opinions on it if you would like. But this is my opinion. Not that it's right. Most of the time it probably isn't. And I do appreciate you trying to think that you're trying to help me. Okay, I understand some of you are that, but I think some of you want to just nitpick and pick out every little wrong thing about me.
Well,
So, which is fine because I'm putting myself out there, but I'm not going to change my views. And a lot of you are like, stop talking about the children. I'm not talking about the children. I'm talking about the parents that are allowing their children to make adult decisions. The parents, okay?
Right.
And the kids, the outcome, they come out weird. And some kids think it's cool, okay? And they want to emulate people that are on TV and act like they're cool. And it's not cool. Okay, it's not cool to change your 12-year-old's name and put them on sex hormones, and that's not cool. What you should be doing is saying, God made you in this beautiful specimen. You are born this way. You keep it this way, and whatever is going on in your mind will get you help. That's what that is. It's not about the kids. It's about the parents allowing their children to do whatever the hell they want to do. And it's not right and it's not cool.
It's almost like weird science, like weird laboratory experiments going on human subjects. Just let them grow up. Just let them work through this. Get through puberty.
Don't make it like it's cool.
Young adulthood. And then
Writing sex books about lesbians at 16 years old. Like, how much sex have you having at 16 that you can write a book? Okay? Like, what? That is so weird. And some people think it's cool because they're on TV. It's bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm going to talk about it till the day I die. It's wrong.
It's our show and Kelly's platform. So she's
There's
using
my
it.
Rant.
One of the stories in this week's Rick and Kelly show on Patreon is about White Lotus. And I don't know if you saw the story, but I'm just going to give you the hot topic.
Wait, we're not going to do that again. We just did that in
I was just going to do one line on it.
We just did it on Patreon. I don't want to.
Okay,
I don't
she doesn't want to do it. Okay,
I
you
don't
got to
want
watch
to mix
Patreon.
Patreon. No, I don't.
You got to watch Patreon to see it.
Okay, yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, good.
Fair enough. Would you like to talk about the Face Pro 2?
Yeah. I'm going to show them what I do in my nightly routine. People ask. So I thought I would show them.
Do you want to do that first? You want me to do in the news first and then do that?
Yeah, you know what? Let me just get my hot water going. So go in the news. Go ahead. Read up on it.
Okay. Inside Snow White's movie nightmare, Disney does not know what to do with outspoken star Rachel Zegler. Have you heard about the Snow White remake?
No. But it's probably woke.
It's very woke.
Oh, God, I'm not watching it. Let's go back to basics, like the great one with, it was the first one. Why do they try to reinvent these things? Why?
Variety reported this week there will be none of the typical red carpet interviews for the premiere of Snow White at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood on Saturday, perhaps to avoid tough questions about the backlash that's followed Snow White like an eighth dwarf. It's come as Disney has alienated fans and suffered at the box office by leaning into DEI initiatives, pushing gender ideologies in cartoons, and adding content warnings to classic films like Dumbo. It began with star Rachel Zegler, a Latina actress who rose to fame in Steven Spielberg's West Side Story remake, and who has been very outspoken in her Free Palestine support, trashing the original story from the 1937 Disney classic. This is from the actress. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. So we didn't do that this time. I was scared of the original version. I think I watched it once and never picked it up again. This is what she told Variety in 2022.
That girl's a complete moron. Okay, first of all, stay in your lane, lady.
And while the song Someday My Prince Will Come has long stood as a Disney classic, Zegler announced last summer at D23, the annual Disney Expo, that her Snow White is not going to be saved by the prince. She's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
What a dork. What an idiot.
This attitude upset David Hale Hand, whose late father, Disney animator David Hand, was a supervising director for Bambi and the original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Hand told Page Six he won't be buying a ticket for the woke new film. The original was the way it should be.
Exactly.
From what I've read, the new film bears no reflection to the original story. It's so far off base that it's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. In fact, he believes it's enough to make his father and Walt Disney roll in their graves.
Yeah.
They've taken it and moved it into the politics of what is woke. They're taking a beautiful and beautifully drawn story and destroying what was Snow White. Why can't they just leave it alone instead of coming up with a different story? Make it a totally different character.
Yeah.
His wife added David's father.
And why are they calling it Snow White? That's not Snow White. Call it something else.
They're not doing Seven Dwarfs.
Why? What are they doing?
That led actor Jason Acuna, known as Wee Man in the Jackass franchise, to slam the studio. You're replacing jobs that people could have as little people. It's for dwarfs. Why are you hiring Snow White and the 7 average people? And Peter Dinklage, he's another small person, said they were very proud to cast a Latina actress as Snow White, but you're still telling the story of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. Take a step back and look at what you're doing there. I mean, what a joke.
What a joke.
Way to ruin a classic, Disney.
Yeah.
All right, now, are you going to...
Oh, by the way,
Yes?
someone got really, said, can you come up with a different word other than woke? Okay, I will say progressive, leftist, extremists, whack jobs.
That's 4 words.
Okay? So, well, they said, can you come up with another word? I'll come up with 4.
Okay.
Okay?
That's
so
four
I
for
hope
one.
that makes you happy.
4 for 1.
Progressive, leftist, whack jobs. That's what woke is. Okay? So, there you have it.
Okay, what are you doing?
I just washed my face. And I am going to put this Jennifer Armstrong.
You want to help you? The former
the
Real
Triple
Housewife?
Action Brightening. I love her products too.
Yeah.
She's pretty darn good at it. I'm going to have a celebrity review again and I'm going to put it on Patreon.
Yeah.
Because she called me and she really wants to do one on Heather Dubrow and Tamara. She called me.
Oh, that's amazing.
But she doesn't really. She wants to do this show with Terry Dubrow, and she's afraid that she's going to piss off Terry.
Oh, yes, she is. And she's
I
talking
said,
smack about Heather?
Well, she just wants to call out Heather's lies.
Oh.
She says she's never had anything done on her face.
No surgery?
She says nothing, and she's gonna come out and show that she's a liar.
Oh.
And then she wanted to do Tamara again because we did it before, and now Tamara got her forehead lift and everything else done, and that peel. And so she wants to do, because she's an expert, she's a doctor,
Right?
And she's gonna say how it's an epic fail. That she should have kept her face the way it was. Like sometimes you think surgery is going to help. Sometimes it makes it worse. And so that's what she wants to show. And so she wants me to do it with her. She doesn't want to do it alone.
That's going to be awesome. The last one you did was great.
But it's just, she thinks that she can do better with her injections than going under the knife. She wants to come up with a show like that.
I like it.
So then I washed my face, put all my product on, and I do this at night.
Now this is the Blumene Face Pro 2. It reduces double chin and jowls or a full refund. And it's $202 off for the first 100 people. That's normally $300. It's just $98 for the first 100 people.
You guys, that's a great deal. I mean, we go out to dinner and it's that much. You can get this.
It lifts.
And use it. It lifts and it tones your face. And I like going like this and just kind of holding it back. Because gravity is what's pulling you down. So I want to lift and tone my face.
Well, Blumene says it gets rid of double chin and jowls, tones jawline, reduces wrinkles and puffiness and dark circles, tightens the skin, and improves product penetration.
Exactly. So this is why I do it at night. I like doing this at night before I go to bed, and it feels so good. It feels so, so good. I do it every single night.
And it works the product in.
And I do it in the morning too, but I really like doing it at night. But in the morning, if I'm puffy and I've been like drinking the night before or something, I'll put this bad boy on my face and then I'll put a little face mask on and it depuffs everything.
It's crazy.
And I like this one better because I remember the old one.
Yeah.
This has gotten so much better because you just hold it like this. Before you had to hold, like, it was This is a little
It
stronger.
really does tighten your face.
Yeah, look.
That's crazy cool.
Isn't it crazy
Yeah.
cool?
Yeah.
I know.
And feels good?
Feels great.
That's the Blumene Face Pro 2. The link is in our show description. And again,
Every single one of my friends are getting facelifts right now.
the first 100 people get $202 off that product. $98. Makes a great gift. Kelly's giving them to several friends.
I give them to all my friends.
A lot of great
buy 'em.
testimonials about it.
I love it. And it
And-
feels so good. It
and there's
feels, it's like, you know when you work out? I love working out because I can feel I'm toning my arms,
Mm-hmm.
you know, my abs when I do sit-ups. It's the same thing with this.
It's a workout for your face.
It's a workout for your face.
And it's a money-back guarantee, so you can't miss.
If you don't like it, you can take it right back.
Yeah. Okay, well, you can continue doing that. We're going to call it a day. We hope you have a smash-tastic rest of your Friday and a smash-tastic weekend. Don't forget, we didn't talk about Soul Life much this week, but
Oh yeah, give me some of that. I'm going to bed.
we do love our Soul Life.
Where is
And
it?
they have a new product, calcium product, but this stuff, these are the minerals you need, and you will benefit.
Because do you think Trump is going to put tariffs on my favorite product?
No, I talked to them. They said this will not affect their product, so the price isn't going to go up.
I was so scared of that.
You get $20 off every bottle if you buy 2 or more and use our code, hit auto order. So it's soullife.com/Rick and Kelly, and buy 2 or more bottles and hit auto order. You'll get $20 off a bottle. Each bottle is a month's supply, and you're gonna feel and see the difference. Are they not?
Oh, I love them. I love it. And you know, it's so funny. If I like skip a day, I feel sluggish.
Yeah,
I feel tired.
you can tell.
I can tell.
Well,
Seriously, you need your vitamins and your minerals.
And the magnesium is great at night. And Kelly, the Celenda and Re-Kick, right? Celenda and Re-Kick are what she took for her Hashimoto's. So anyway, there's your Soul Life. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you so much, you guys. Oh, it feels good. Bye.